a little bit more than just
It's exposed because people do lie to themselves many times. They make themselves believe something and then they need help to be expose themselves to their own inconsistencies and the type of shit. So if this is like this you say, so why are they behaving that way the other day? Yeah, be exposed to their own inconsistencies.
Yeah. And that is why I would move to what is career coaching. Career is in the bracket because career is like a subtype of coaching because there are lots of coaching types. So what career coaching is definitely coaching and the other way around as well.
no, she's not. You don't know her. She doesn't work for Japanese. Right, alright? Sorry.
Okay, what career coaching and what coaching generally is about. Coaching assumes that the coachee possesses all the resources to achieve his or her goals. So when the coachee comes to me and says, "Hey Magda, at the end of this year I want to be a manager," or no, just give me the example, "I want to be CEO." Okay, so I don't doubt this. I don't doubt this. My question is, I need to do this in a smart, whether I'm 100% sure that you know what are SMART goals, are there specific, measurable, and so on and so forth. So, so the goal must be smarted, and I never doubt that the coachee is capable of being whoever he wishes to be. The thing is, if he is really convinced and he believes 100% that what he's aiming at is true. Yeah. Here and now, yeah, coaching is about here and now. Nothing about the past, nothing therapeutic, nothing about the very distant future, rather here and now and very short-term future. Coaching, coach enters the coachee's map. What is map? It is a nice term in coaching. So the map is not the terrain, that is the second slide. Map is not the terrain. Map is actually your inner map in your head. How do you perceive the world? So you may perceive your supervisor as a stupid guy, but I can perceive him the other way around. But I do not show how do I perceive his boss, so I just enter his map. Okay, he does not like his boss. Okay, I'm fine with this. I just leave my map, my convictions, my beliefs, my values, anything as far as I'm comfortable with this. When somebody tells me that, you know, Magda, I need to kill someone, and that this is, you know, contradictory to my values, I just don't enter his map and say, okay, guy, I will just call the police or something. You know, that's the extreme thing. But the coach does not influence coachee at all. At all. He enters his way, his word. He's invited by the coachee. So I am not also pushing the coach. Show me this, show me that. As far as the coachee is able to show me something, to tell me something, I am just following him. So I am invited to his world, let's say. Coach is not a mentor or expert. Please, 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 please. Coach is not a mentor or expert. I do not have to be an expert in, you know, computer science or something that the coachee is doing on a daily basis. It is even better because then I will just ask like a children question. So why is that? What is that for? And this very simple question may open the mind, actually. So really, coaching has nothing to do with mentoring or with being an expert. Coach follows the coachee, and coach asks the question, coachee answers them, and I am only the ears. I am much more ears than mouth. And coachee is answering this question maybe only to himself, but I'm also hearing this when the coachee wants to say it aloud, so I'm hearing this. It is good because I know what is the next question, but this is and only the good questions, open questions. Okay? Coaching concentrates on the goals to achieve. but goal must be equal to the effect. And that is the situation when I told you at the very beginning. So coachee comes to me and says that I want to be CEO at the end of this year. And I'm not doubting it, I'm not challenging it, I'm just asking what for. And he's telling me, because I need to be appreciated by my family, by my kids, and by my colleagues in my life. So my task is to find out whether the goal is equal to the effect. Are you sure that being CEO, you will gain the effect that you are aiming at? So are you 100% sure that being CEO gives you this admiration from other people? And there is the whole discussion over this. So goal must be equal to the effect, because you can reach the goal. The goal must be brilliant, very challenging. But what comes when they reach the goal and there is no effect that you are aiming at? So this is rather effect. Of course, in coaching we don't say about effects, because we are saying about goals. But my task is to precise whether this goal is really is equal to the effect. Do you understand what I mean? What I'm saying? Okay. And career coaching, because at the very end of this presentation, all this presentation is about. Coaching is for everyone. Yeah, really. Very little children not, but up from 15 years old. Yeah, I had a coachee. Was 15, 17. Yeah, it's good. As soon as the person is able to self-reflect, because this coach is very much about reflecting about oneself. Okay, so for everybody, not only for CEOs, very high executive managers and directors. Career coaching is for everyone who seeks the career opportunities in order to optimize, and every single word in here has its meaning, optimize his or her professional potential. This is actually my definition of, so I know how much professional is it, but this is how I perceive career coaching. So yeah, optimization, not maximization. Career coaching is a rather structured process which mostly ends up with finding the most suitable job or role for a coachee for the time being. A rather structured process. Career coaching is actually the most structured process when it comes to the coaching itself at all. But it may appear that one day, the mother of the coachee dies and everything turns, I'm talking about extremes. I saw your face, but I'm talking that the life is life and everything may happen. So, but this is a quite structured process. Okay. Career coaching then, because here I told you that mostly ends up with finding the most suitable job or role for the time being, so here and now. And career coaching does not have to end up with finding a new job, because sometimes it happens that the coachee needed to realize only what are the advantages or disadvantages, or maybe he's just not ready for setting up a new business. So it does not mean that career coaching is after the coachee has been coached, he did not change his job, he did not did something extraordinary, but he realized how good, for instance, he is on his very position, or he is just not ready for getting out of the comfort zone. So just don't connotate career coaching that from one day to another you are just a manager or something, someone. Yeah, that's all. And that's the literature. I very recommend this book because this is about business, this is about the flow itself very much. This I recommend for everybody who is interested in science, popular science. This is www.ted.com for free, online, Tal Ben Shahar, so. and the mellow for the people who like meditation, who like to, you know, meditate over a text which is very short, the whole day long. Okay, good question. So,